Menu narration option is set to off.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
We're set. 319. 43 is the mic. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Time to go.
On first down, it's Watson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Day. Don't throw this way.
I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number one from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this is going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a
Run.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 19-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Mike, 54. Check pass. High 7. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. In your face. Let it go.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
Not
They
today,
come up now,
Not
3rd
today.
and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Ready.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Blitz. Let's go. Come on, run. Run to the ball. We got to run
the
out.
end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray. Lucky number 13 touchdowns now in the year. As his guys are able to extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Check, 43.
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off. Kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Here we go.
And
Here we
he
go.
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up, double up.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
Nice receivers that spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create run?
And he'll be taken down at
Good
the
work, boys. Let's go.
44-yard line.
Let's go.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10.
Hey, we got right. We got right. Check curl, check curl, check curl.
To Fuller. Just a yard on the catch there.
Good job, D. Good job. That's the way you
I know
fly
many
the
people
ball.
like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Finish that. 43 is the mic. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Bang, bang.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And fortunately for him,
Good
he's
job,
able
D.
to
Good
get
job.
it back. But it will be a loss on the play. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And you sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver
43 is
fumbles,
the
there's
mic,
open
boy.
space around for
43.
the defense,
Check,
but
check,
not
43.
there. He hops right back on
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
54 is down. He's coming.
He's checking.
Hey, 31.
Crash.
Check 50.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Got a man completed. Fuller again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
We got
the 30.
this.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me,
Check
I
out
don't care if I throw 10
Down,
minutes,
go.
I stay confident in it. I'm just going to just run with the football.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
That's big time. That's big time. Let's
Marcel Darius brings him down.
Let's work. Game time. Game time.
At the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Cut. 43.
Out, we go.
43 is the mic.
Here we go.
43 is the mic.
Here's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Another thing to start to have a good turn. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo
What's
is a
that?
very, very fickle man.
Following
Check,
the sack,
check,
it's now
43.
3rd and long for
Alert.
Watson and the Texans.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. check.
Line up, go.
Here's Watson throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence. That
Come on,
borders
fellas.
on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. Just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in, so a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play.
And they made it very obvious that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Let's go, baby.
Excellent focus.
A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey,
Quarterback,
he
don't
should have
get
touched
nervous
him more
now.
last week.
We ain't
They weren't
beginning
gonna make
to
that
tear
same
you up.
mistake, and they've taken care
Don't
of that
get
early.
nervous.
Try the Jets sweep with Kirk. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Ready?
48
Right
yard
over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Coming for you. Get out of that.
Now he's going to set up the throw. Look at that side. He's got it complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Johnson. That is not going to be any
There we
help
go,
as
D.
they dump
That's the
him
way to hit.
behind the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that?
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I got you.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
Under 10.
But we have
Under
seen
10.
teams be
10.
bold here
Say,
and take
say,
shots, right? Sometimes you
go
go
tight.
max
You
protection,
got tight.
make it a
You
one
got
receiver shot downfield and see what happens. Occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So still backed up, but the situation
Guys,
not as dire now.
let's
First and 10 at the
58,
14.
boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
Go. Go.
55.
58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
The throw is Watson.
You ain't going nowhere.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5
Let's
or
go,
6.
D. Let's go, D.
A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
I got you.
6
I got
yards
you,
was
son.
the
I
pickup
got
on the
you,
last
son.
completion, so
43
here's
is the
second and
mark.
4.
You don't know no better.
Nine him, go.
He's the mic, boy. Check, 43.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Get in the
The
weight room,
coverage
son.
there too strong on the
Get in
deep
the weight
ball,
room,
and now
son.
they face a third down.
Reset.
Now they face a
18.
third down and 4
Here we go,
after
D.
that
All
incompletion
day,
on second
defense.
down.
All day. All day.
Motion! Motion!
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Bandit. Bandit. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Hey, check.
43's the mic.
I got him.
24.
43's the mic, boys. 43. Check.
Delta.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. 43's the mic. 43's the mic.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they're going to get this beyond
Come on, baby,
the
let's go.
40
Get
before
excited. Let's
he's
go,
taken
let's go.
down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Reset. 19.
43. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Tight dog.
54.
Watson with a give to no. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Hey, all day, baby.
It's a 6-yard gain
Get
on the
nowhere.
ground, and that'll make it
Going
second
nowhere.
and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got
43's the
6,
mic.
now
Gotta
second
do
and
better.
4.
Come on, QB. Come on.
Nine him, go.
Check
And
three.
they'll get it across midfield and down into
Run,
Cardinal
go!
territory. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with third and just a
Oh,
yard.
boy, I know you felt that one.
And the big
I
fella
know
stuffed
you
that
felt
one
that
up in
one.
a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Come
The
on, set.
Texans on
Go to
third
base.
down. They've been
Hey, we
okay,
heavy
2
on the
for
edges,
3
heavy
thus
on the
far.
edges.
They're up against a
Check
third
nickel,
and
nickel.
Spun. No.
that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll be a loss
That's
of
it,
1,
baby.
and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Brian Ager now. He'll move it away from about his 35.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Let's go now.
Ready to go with their
Henry,
next drive, and at the
54.
line, the Cardinal offense.
coming
They
at
got the
Echo.
lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
Check Mike
I think it's
54.
leverage.
Mike
Ah,
Big
54.
guys. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners,
Let's
and let's
go.
go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch
Mike
that
5-4.
leverage on
Mike's
this
5-4.
drive. One play
Get
has
that
him up past the
quarterback
40
and on
already, and another 1st and 10. Carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is met in his
They don't
tracks
want it,
behind
fellas.
the line of
They
scrimmage.
don't
It's
want
a
it.
loss of a yard
Keep
there,
playing
and it's second
hard,
down.
fellas, all
Dumping
day.
this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the
Let's
next
get it.
level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these
Shut.
pants make
Right
me
on
look
the wolf.
fat. And we said, nah,
Mike 58,
man,
right
you're
there.
just a whole lot of
Let him
guy.
know, let him know.
He is at well over
Let him know, let
300
him know.
pounds. He's a big man.
Go. Motion, motion. Bump, bump, bump. Smoke, smoke.
58 to Murray. 58 to
Second
Mike.
and 11 now.
Record.
Murray escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Yeah, baby.
In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just
Here we
athletic.
go. Here we go.
This is
Seven
coached in a
inning.
big way.
Go.
Run to the
It's our
football
time,
at
guys.
all
It's our
times.
time.
How about him never giving
58
up
to
on
Mike.
it and
58.
pursuing all
58.
To throw, it's Murray. Forced out to his left. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of
Let's
play.
go, fellas.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. And scores from games in progress around the NFL.
the best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Let's go.
50.
10, touchdown.
54 Mike. Bring it.
Wahoo.
54 is Mike. 54. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the
Got
ball.
this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys
Ball,
are
baby,
going to
that's our
get the
ball.
football
That's our
at
ball,
the
yeah.
37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball.
Reset.
You know there's going to be some traffic
Tackles,
somewhere.
tackles.
They've got to put it away
Watch
and
tight end.
secure it
Hey,
as they
4
try
down.
and get
Let him
downfield.
go.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front.
Let's
In
go,
comes the
boys.
flag.
Bring it up.
The
Reset.
full
19.
start backs him up 5,
59.
first and
Check
15.
43. He can't hang.
Fuzz, fuzz.
Shift. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Let him go.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go
Reset.
awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end.
Hey,
Pass
watch the
rush,
screen,
they've
watch
been
the
able to
screen.
get home.
Here we
And
go. Watch
they're
the
taking the
screen.
ball away in coverage.
Let him go.
Watch 43.
Front and back.
Let's go, baby. They turn it over. Let's get that
Only way
ball.
to play good defense.
Get that
Into
ball.
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. As a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your
58,
body
right
to the
there.
quarterback
I'm coming
and be
after
ready
you.
to make the
I'm
catch.
coming after you.
After the turnover, here's Murray. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
In for the score. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Texans
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
Let's go!
line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
43. Check, 43.
Deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the gun, here's Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let him go. Let him go.
Watson and Safarian Jenkins. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You bet. Let him go. Let him go.
Watson looks to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he returns it here.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot. They got them frustrated right now.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Ready.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
53. Ready.
Second down, here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl. Against zone, you just have that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Ready
Ball
up.
on the 42 as they come
Mike,
up
58,
2nd
right
and
there.
10.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Ready.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Woo, woo. Yeah, baby.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here we
They
go.
face a
The monkey
3rd
plan.
and 4 after
58
that
to
last
Mike.
completion gets them
They
6.
gonna need
Charlie.
after this.
58, boys, 58.
Shut up.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Owen Murray flushed out. And behind Isabella. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash. And this one just a chip. And his kick is indeed good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now, come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on, set.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line.
Hey,
the
pick it up,
Cardinal
defense.
offense.
Let's go.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
they need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You
Yo,
need
yo,
that
yo,
stop,
yo,
get
yo.
the football back, and they've done just that.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get down. Put it right.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Let's go
An
now.
incomplete
The
pass on
Mike.
that last play, and that
58
means
to
they'll
Mike.
need to come up with
We gotta
something
get
here
the
on
ball,
3rd
D. Get
down.
the ball right here. Let's go. Ball trot. 58.
With a 3rd
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch
That's
the
complete
pass.
to Evans, his running back. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So
All
they'll
day,
take
baby,
the
all day.
yardage and tack on 15 more for
Not
the
a whoop.
face mask.
Yes, Mike.
Talk about a
Here we
play
go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Just trying to do your
Four down,
job,
four
right?
down.
Trying to get him on the
Alert.
ground.
I
Next
got
thing
one.
you
I
know,
got
they're
one.
Running out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Come
Well,
on
we
now.
looked at
Let's
each
go.
other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here we
And
go.
now
Here
it's
we go.
1st and 10.
Seven
A
ending.
big mistake,
All day,
especially
dog.
when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Orbit, orbit.
58, right over there, right over there.
Let it go.
58, right there. Too long, left head.
This one caught by Isabella. 10 yards on the pickup.
I'm going to
It'll
hit
be
you
2nd
all
down.
day, baby.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on
we go.
offense. How can you get much more
Hey,
balance
come on.
than this?
The
Big
mic.
time run,
It's our
big
field.
time pass.
A
It's our
1-2
field.
combination.
Hey,
Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk.
We played to
and
win.
He's going to be taken
Let's
down with
go.
another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line.
let's go. 10, Tuscan.
You gonna go night-night? Time to go night-night.
Yup, yup.
'58's the mic, 58.
6-6.
58's the mic. Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
And 58 is a Mike.
I got you. I got you.
And he's going to find his man in the backfield. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Let's go, boy.
14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Set, ready.
Over there, right?
60 out low.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, 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 hey.
They'll try and run first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He
Easy
can
work.
fight only
It's
to about
easy
the
work, and it's
4.
coming again.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Here I come.
Running back. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And this one is right through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
What we got?
I can't wait to see
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Drop these.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
I got you, boy.
Well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
Keep playing hard.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first
Here we go,
and 10.
58, boys, 58.
Go, let's go. Swanson. Flush to his right. Yeah, he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
That's it, baby.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Here we go. Down the block.
Throwing again on second down. Johnson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 99. Check 99. Kill. Check 43. Down him, go. It's run.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few
men in the box. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Watch the ship. Out.
Here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Throwing again, it's Watson. Throwing side complete. It's Terry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's
Let's
a
go,
tough
defense. Let's
3rd
get
and
out the field,
5.
defense.
Check three, check three, check three. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
54. 43 is the mic. Check, 43.
Let's go, let's get the ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We're set.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19.
Single.
The red zone now. Watson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside
Let's
the
go,
10
baby.
to the 7.
Let's go.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
We're
First
set.
and goal,
19.
they got to be thinking a chance to get right
go,
back
boys.
into this
Let's go.
football game. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth
We're
quarter.
set. 19.
Mike, 58, right there.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
First and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Yeah,
No
baby.
gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
We're set.
Try again
19.
here from the 7 on
58
2nd
to
and
Mike.
goal.
Hey, tight, tight.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Chef. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
And no timeout. Down and go.
They'll run it with Mosley.
I got it.
That'll
I got
move him
it.
a little closer as he takes it from the 7
Yeah.
yard line.
Come on.
What a game this defense continues to play.
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the
set.
defensive side if they
19.
stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this
Get ready.
shutout.
Get ready.
Yeah, they have to be
Get ready.
aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one
Check
mistake
31, check
can turn into
59.
6 points.
Here on 4th and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's
I know
going to
you
leave them
feel
with
that.
a 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown. Offensively, are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and
What's
they
that?
don't give
Mike,
up the
get
big
it!
play that you would
Mike.
expect in downs
Let's go,
1 through
D.
3.
It's gonna be a
Watch
long
your
day
fourth down
on
be
offense.
indifferent.
It's gonna
You
be a
might
long
want to
day.
go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game
Hey,
moves
54.
on.
Hey, shot. Down and go.
Indeed, snap it to Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Texans cut into that lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
There we go.
Okay.
Ready to go
right.
with their next drive,
Mike,
and at the
58,
line,
right
the
there.
Cardinal offense.
Focus,
There are
defense,
2
focus.
scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're
Yeah,
just thinking
baby,
first
boom.
downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. 3. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Shift. Watch the shift.
On 2nd down, this is Evans. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back
You
here to
got
the
him.
line of scrimmage.
You got him.
But not much more than
You
that.
got him.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catch. We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one will not be returnable.
Here we go.
As it
Here we go.
sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
At their own 27-yard line.
Where's that?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get
Crunch
going.
time, defense.
And that last drive,
Hey, alert three,
long
alert three.
drive, but not
Check
just
nine,
that.
check nine.
They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident about doing on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because
Good
that
work,
drive
boys.
went
Let's go.
and went, no
Let's go.
adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
My
So
set.
here's a first
18.
and 10 at the 38.
65, 65.
To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he
We got
slips up
this.
past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first
Who's
down.
that? 19.
Watson now
43 's the
perfect
mic.
since the
Watch
second half
twist, watch
started.
twist, watch
7 of
twist,
7.
twist, twist,
It's
twist,
first
twist.
and 10.
43 is the line. Let's go.
Can't give these traps. Let's go.
Now they set the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
Nice
the
hit,
Texans
boy.
will burn the first of their timeouts.
This is it.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Check,
We'll be
check,
back
43.
after this.
Now watch
Loss
run,
of
watch
3
run.
on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
54.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Hey, here we go. Let's go.
To throw is Watson. He's going to fire one. Deep left sideline. It's caught inside the 25. An
Come on,
excellent
fellas.
gain, 35 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he
Mark
tracked the
that.
football the whole
19.
way. Just reached up and pulled it
Ain't
in.
no such thing
Had
as a loss. We
excellent
taking
field
wins.
presence.
Hey, let's go.
Was in order to make that play happen.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough
Who's
space
that?
for receivers to
19.
run through.
43 is the mic.
After the incompletion,
Hey,
here's
defense,
2nd and
let's
10
go.
from the
54.
20.
Let's go.
Now Watson, gonna throw again. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Where's
The
that?
Texans on
19.
3rd
Watch the
down.
screen.
They've hit 4 of
Pass.
7. This is
Tight end
3rd and
left, tight end
14.
left.
Hey, we got 4. We
Hey,
got
24. 43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check, 43.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Let's go, D.
Check 52.
Hatchet. Hatchet.
Out we go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming
Nice
at
pick,
him.
nice
That
pick.
just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in
Here
the
we
face
go.
of a guy,
54.
and can he
There,
step into
54
a
Mike.
throw. And when
Let's
you
set a
can't
tone,
do that,
fellas. Let's set a tone.
oftentimes interceptions
Back,
result.
back.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. There for the tackle, Jacob Martin.
Yeah, baby.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on
Last
EA
stop.
Sports.
Come on, set.
So the
Stop,
Cardinals,
baby.
they've got the
54
football here as we
Mike,
get
54
you
Mike.
reset.
Check,
And
watch
you'd have
54,
to
watch
figure they're
54.
trying to get away and get out of here with a
Go,
victory.
go, go, run.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards the pickup there.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying.
Here we go.
If you call a pass play here, call a timeout. Control this thing, get him behind us, and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown!
Chase Edmonds, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. That one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Cardinals 27, Texans 7. Matt Bosher set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him,
Let's go,
and he
baby.
saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Where's that?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one.
Check
Their
37,
offense has
check
struggled.
37.
Do they try to put
Check
together
30.
something here
59.
at the end just to take into next week?
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches I remember one time I was on a team.
And that's caught inside the 35. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
We got 4.
You have what you needed.
We got
Go ahead and
4.
get a little more on top. I
43
like
is the mic, boys. 43. 43.
First and 10.
Watch the
Watson.
run. Watch the run.
It's caught by Aguilar. Give them 17
Come
on the
on,
pickup
baby.
there.
Let's
the Texans
go.
also get a new set of downs. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him, and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Texans get it. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
27, Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two
Come on, baby.
shy
Let's go.
of
Get
the
excited.
30.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the
Watch
Cardinal
the screen, watch
offense.
the screen.
And still 2
Watch
timeouts
the screen.
defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
58's the mic.
I got you. I got
High 7. High 7.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Go get this.
You're all mine.
58's the mic. Let's go, Abby.
Let's go.
Let's go, Abby.
Down he goes. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. In the National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Arizona, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.